Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there was a school filled with amazingly talented students. There were singers who could hit notes so high they seemed to touch the sky. There were dancers whose leaps and spins were as mesmerizing as a whirlwind. And there were storytellers who could weave tales that transported their listeners to magical lands. But there was one student named Mira, whose talent seemed insignificant in comparison. You see, Mira had a tiny voice. It wasn't loud or booming. In fact, it was so soft that it often went unnoticed amidst the cacophony of the school corridors. Despite this, Mira loved to sing. She would hum tunes while skipping rope, whistle melodies while walking home from school, and sing along to her favorite songs on the radio. But as the years passed and the school talent shows approached, Mira's confidence grew dimmer with each passing day. As she watched her classmates take to the stage, belting out show-stopping performances, doubts crept into her mind. Could someone like her, with a voice so small, ever hope to shine? The thought of standing in the spotlight, showcasing her tiny voice to the entire school, terrified her. The more her friends practiced and the louder their voices rang through the halls, the more insecure Mira felt about her own singing. One day, during a music class, Mira was struggling to match the high notes. She tried and tried, but her voice just couldn't hit the right pitch. Seeing her effort, her teacher, Miss Harmony, walked up to her. Miss Harmony was known not only for her beautiful singing voice, but also for her kind heart and wise words. "Mira," she said gently, "why do you try so hard to make your voice something it's not?" Startled by her teacher's question, Mira poured out her feelings. She explained how she yearned to sing in the talent show, yet doubted her tiny voice could ever fill the large auditorium. Miss Harmony listened patiently, and when Mira was done, she said something that changed everything. "Mira, every voice matters. Don't you see? If you try to be someone else's voice, you will only silence your own. Believe in your own voice. And no matter how small it may seem, it will touch the hearts of everyone around you. That is what makes you special, Mira." Her teacher's words were like a melody that resonated deep within Mira's soul. For the first time, she realized that her voice, though small, was uniquely hers. And instead of trying to be like the other students, she should embrace what made her different. From that day on, Mira practiced with renewed determination. She spent hours after school in the music room, singing songs that showcased her vocal range. Slowly but surely, her confidence grew. When the day of the talent show arrived, Mira's heart was pounding. As she stepped onto the stage, the bright lights and expectant faces of the audience made her feel a flutter of fear. But then she remembered Miss Harmony's words. Taking a deep breath, she began to sing. At first, her voice trembled, but as she continued, it filled the auditorium with its sweet, clear sound. The audience was captivated. They leaned forward in their seats, mesmerized by the unexpected talent that had graced the stage. After her last note echoed through the hall, there was a moment of silence. Then the applause began, and it was as if the entire school was clapping. Mira took a bow, a wide smile on her face. She had found her voice, and in doing so, she had touched the hearts of everyone around her. From that day on, Mira continued to sing. Her voice might have been small, but it had a unique quality that touched the hearts of all who listened. She realized that it wasn't the size of your voice that mattered, but the size of your heart and the belief in yourself that truly made you shine.